In the poetry such as Daroa and Dani, which narrates myths and the names of ancestors of numerous objects like squirrels, monkeys, and domestic fowl, we come across the Garos' concept of the earth and worldview, their answer to the basic questions of life, their belief in the sacredness of life, belief in immortality of the soul, and what happens in the afterlife may be gathered from these sources.
Kacang di kemaknawan boleh ni nani yang ndak kiha patal gini asungu awal gini si ka kayak ndak kiha na cengni salu ruam ruja mani na cengni palam janna majan ni betip sia kemaka kacang di kemaka tak ngak kayak
Another custom that has determined the very fabric of their society and its economy is a practice of the matrilineal system of inheritance. Though the Garos are more flexible in their practice, as it is not so rigidly followed that the youngest daughter should inherit the ancestral landed property. The selection of the heiress depends on the parents' choice. The origin of matrilineal is narrated in Achekatta, the traditional oral sources. By traditional, we mean that which is transmitted or handed down from generation to generation, from teacher to student. This we see in the Nokpante, or the bachelor's dormitory system of the Garos, where all-round training is imparted to the young men. Here, they acquire knowledge in the fields of art, craft, carving, music, culture, physical fitness, warfare, defense, medicine, agriculture, and also moral standards and etiquette. The music of the Garos is untouched by grammar, untouched by musical science. It is a music which burst out of people. Where this had their origin and where they flow is equally unknown. What is known is that wherever and whenever hearts beat, there is music. The day was over. We headed back towards the town Tura. The village chief has invited us to 100 Drums Wangala festival on the very next day. The fundamental concept and the basic principles of Wangala festival, the traditional culture of the Garos, stood the test of time for generations past. Whereas, in this age of modern civilization, because of the impact of foreign cultures and religions, the traditional customs and practices of the Garos are disappearing and run the risk of vanishing from society. The necessity of preserving, protecting, and promoting the cultural identity of the Garos has become the need of the hour. Therefore, with this end in view, a group of modern intellectuals, with the help of the state government, decided to organize the Wangala festival on modern lines. A group of 30 dancers with 10 drums form a contingent, and 300 dancers with 100 drums make a 100 drums Wangala festival, which was first celebrated on the December of 1976 at Asanang, the headquarter of Romram block, now under West Garo Hills district, Meghalaya. The first part of the Wangala festival is known as Rugala, or Thanksgiving ceremony or communion with God. In this function, Nokma himself takes part in each and every rite and ritual of the ceremony. This festival is also known as Nokma Wangala. During this time, the beating of special type of drum, known as kram, with nagatik, continues till Rugala is over. Then, rice beer is served to each and everyone. The function of Rugala ceremony was accompanied with chanting of series of incantations.
That means you will get a dog meat here. Cooked dog meat, 20 rupees. Want to taste?
Ox in this time?
Yes.
Dog, ox.
Any movable thing.
The indigenous songs known as Ahaya exchanges the views and ideas and expresses one's love and gratitude towards his or her neighbor. The cultural aspect of music and dances, traditionally associated as part and parcel of the Wangala festival. The Wangala dance they learned from the wagtail bird. Their musical instruments were an imitation of the sound the wind makes when blowing through the bamboo holes. And as the raruma plant's leaves waved and flapped, so the women folk of the Garos gestured and clapped. Thus music was born on earth, and dancing started by human beings for the first time. Since then, music has become the food of love, and dancing the way of life to the tribal Garos. A newcomer from the city will probably think of all this eating, drinking, and merrymaking as wanton festivity. But actually, these drum beats and flow of rice beer have a deep connection with their economic and social lives. The Garos truly believe they are able to evoke the blessings and goodwill of gods through their ceremonies. Wangala holds a central place in their faith and is indispensable for any understanding of their culture. Thou hast made me known to friends whom I knew not. Thou hast given me seats in homes not my own. Thou hast brought the distant near and made a brother of the stranger. I am uneasy at heart when I have to leave my accustomed shelter. I forget that there abides the old in the new, and that there also thou abidest. Through birth and death, in this world or in others, wherever thou leadest me, it is thou, the same, the one companion of my endless life, whoever linkest my heart with bonds of joy to the unfamiliar. When one knows thee, then alien there is none, then no door is shut. Oh, grant me my prayer that I never lose the bliss of the touch of the one in the play of the many.